the WBA world champion. A question a lot of fans have been asking is, why haven't you gone to the WBA as far as Floyd is the WBA super world? Why haven't
because because I already talked about it earlier. A super champion is not obligated to fight any mandatories. He has 0 mandatories. I cannot even if I wanted to go to the WBA, there is no power. He is above the power with that super title.
Okay.
That super title puts him on a special cloud above everybody else, where he's floating around getting fed, grapes and strawberries and all the goodies. You know what I'm saying? He's in his little private chamber and nobody can touch him. I cannot go to the WBA and demand, why don't you do this? Because I've been the #1 contender, and that is how I got the regular title in the first place. When Floyd was the regular champion, I was the mandatory. When they elevated him, they elevated me, and by doing that, I, the regular champion, I read it. The day I found out about it, I read all up on the internet about it. I, the regular champion, I have a mandatory. The funny thing is, my mandatory happens to be Andre Berto. That's my mandatory. And Floyd isn't fighting the regular champion, but now he wants to fight the regular champion's mandatory when it's Andre Berto, not when he was the champion and his mandatory was Keith one-time Thurman. He took the higher way up and out of that situation. He wants to pick. He likes having control. That's why I call him the king of the division. I call him the king of the division because of the power he holds on the world of boxing. If he didn't hold that much power, I would never call him a king based off of his skills. I would call him a great fighter, but I would never call him a king. But kings are like dictators. See, and he's been dictating the way his career is run for many years, which, banks dictate how they operate. Fortune 500 companies dictate how they operate. So from a business standpoint, I'm not mad at him. But from an athlete and from a prize fighter standpoint, and from what y'all should begin used to knowing by now, from a pride fighter standpoint, me, myself, and many other people, we are all disappointed in Floyd, But if you're really disappointed, stop buying the pay-per-view. That's all I gotta say.